Well, hello everybody. Today is my official live unboxing. I've never done this before, so bear with me. There was a little hiccup with our printers, so we didn't actually get the books in time, so I actually had to get this from Amazon myself. So this is an absolutely beautiful cover. It's amazing, and I was so fortunate to be part of this anthology with the beautiful K.M. Robinson, Amber R. Duell, and E.J. Hagedorn. So here we go. Don't mind me, I'm totally geeking out over this beautiful, beautiful cover. KM is saying it's so pretty, and it really, really is. I mean, seeing it on the screen, it just doesn't do it justice. And I'm geeking out. Look at, I am on the back right here next to the beautiful KM. Look at that. And the inside, look at that. I know, doesn't it? I mean, look. Sorry, I can't But I mean, look at inside this. It is absolutely stunning. There is beautiful artwork in here too. I know my name. KM is saying my name is in there. I am beside myself. Like, now that I have this in my hands, I can't even believe it. Like this, it feels unreal to actually, I mean, that is gorgeous. Is it not? Oops, here we go. Look at, gave you a sneak peek of some stories. Cheating. Let me find some more. Oh man, this is stunning. Crescent Sea Publishing did an amazing job. I'm trying to find some. Oh, this is like one of my favorites right here. If I can figure out. There we go. There we go. Look at that. And let's see. Finding some more. It's not as easy as what I thought it would be to find artwork. Oh, and look at here. I am going to look at that. See that? Right here. Oh yeah, don't make fun of my nails. I didn't get to paint them pretty, but that is me right there. I am totally geeking out. Let me see. This is another one of mine. I mean, look at that, the cover. I mean, not the cover, just the inside artwork. It is so beautiful. Let me find the frilly, beautiful. Oh yeah, my nails are my nails are completely chipped, but I do love the color too. The beautiful frilly dragon. And actually inside of here, we have multiple pieces of art, and each artist actually, here we go. They each all have their little tags in there, and I'm gonna actually find my pieces that are in here because I'm dying to actually see those in person. This really is not as easy as what I thought it would be. And beautiful, beautiful Zinnia by Lou Willem. That is Zinnia's secret, and she is my character. She has many, many secrets, and you need to read to find out. And this is another piece of whoop. Here we go. There he is, Zinnia. There you go. By Madeline Elwood. And oh my gosh, this piece. In here, it's black and white. All the pieces are black and white. And you would think that maybe the detail would dull a little bit with the black and white, but not at all, not at all. These pieces are just extraordinary. We were so fortunate to have these artists and authors submit to this. Let me see. And we have more pieces in here. However, I'm just going to open up to that because that is my author page, my very first author page in a book. So I'm excited about that. And we have some more in here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Millennium Genesis did this one. And again, these in color are just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I know, Cam, my author page. So if you have not grabbed your copy of this, it is available on Amazon. It is up for ebook right now, 99 cents, I believe, and it's available in paperback and hardcover as well. So check that out if you have not grabbed your copy yet. Cam wants to know what my favorite part of working with the anthology was. I think it was just getting to read all these different stories by different authors and actually working alongside Viewed, getting all these pieces of the artwork and getting all these stories, reading these unique mermaid stories, and just, you would think that everybody kind of would have the same idea, and that was not true at all dealing with this. I was really fortunate to be a part of this, and oh wow, you're just rapid firing with these questions. It was just a blast. It really was, diving into the deep in creating this wonderful collection of stories. Cam wants to know what I'm working on next. I am actually working on a Cinderella retelling. It is a very unique retelling of Cinderella, and it is not at all what you would expect from a Cinderella retelling. I will say that it has to do with three sisters that are not of this world, and two of which decide to cast one sister out, and thus begins the whole Cinderella thing. But to get back to Of the Deep, I did want to just, if you guys did not know what my stories were in here, it is Brotherhood of the Sea and Binding of the Sea. And both of those stories are related to each other. Brotherhood takes place a couple centuries before Binding, and it tells the story of Seleth and how these two brothers who are known as being these elite sea witches, and they will do anything to protect their kingdom. And when it's called upon them to protect their kingdom, each brother has to decide how far to go and what to do. And is it really wrong of somebody to take the extreme when it's protecting people that they love? And it just goes from there. And then Binding of the Sea takes place a couple centuries later, and that secret was buried. Seleth doesn't want to remember what happened all those centuries ago. And they're working very hard to bury it. And when the secrets rise from the deep, trouble starts to happen, and the prince of Seleth has quite strong opinions about witches. So it's all about battling secrets and kind of battling one another. So check that out in Of the Deep. I mean, look at that. KM wants to know what mermaid or mermen are my favorite. Do you mean like in my story, who was my favorite, or in general? Like, I have my Ariel shirt on right now. Because in my stories, I have a few favorites, but I think overall, Jaeger of Brotherhood, and he actually shows up down the road. Spoiler, I guess. He shows up in Binding. I think Jaeger must be my favorite. He's very complex. He's a little grumpy, but he has a very complex personality. And as it jumps, he has a complex history too. It's not going to spoil anything by saying this. His father was killed by humans, and he kind of just has this. He doesn't hate the humans, but he doesn't have strong feelings toward them either. He doesn't have fuzzy feelings towards humans, but he doesn't hold it against the entire humankind. But he is very devoted. He's opinionated. He is stubborn. I love him. And then later on, in Binding, one of the main characters, Drew, he actually swam and into the story and forced his way in. And he just did not want to, he didn't want to go away. He made me write him fully into the story as a support character. So, and I don't know, maybe he'll show up down the road too. I mean, I had a blast with him. He was one of my, he's probably my second favorite character that I've written. That is a merman. So I actually prefer my mermen. I think my mermen are better than my mermaids. If we have any more questions, I can answer those. I know on my young adult edition, I always talk about what color tail and what color hair I would have. I would definitely have some kind of bright, obnoxious tail. Those bright colors that send off warnings, like don't come closer. I wouldn't be subtle at all. I wouldn't have a neutral color tail. I would definitely go for something that's like blindingly yellow, blindingly pink. But KM wants to know, do I prefer sea or land? I guess that depends on what kind of sea. Do you mean like swimming in the sea? No. I like the beach, so maybe I do prefer land a little bit more. I actually am kind of terrified of being in the ocean because there are so many creepy, crawly things. And doing research for this, it just like reinstilled my absolute and maybe unrealistic or realistic fear of being in the ocean. I have grown up by the sea. I used to essentially live at the beach in the water. But now in my adulthood, I think I would rather just be on land or not past my knees in the water because I just, way too many spider crabs, jellyfish, and horseshoe crabs. And I don't even way too much going on in there. What am I doing to celebrate my anthology release? Well, this weekend, I really want to try to get to the beach. I haven't really given myself that much time to relax because I'm actually diving into writing again. I am actually going to be partaking in the villain anthology by Crescent Sea Publishing. And that is coming right after my Cinderella retelling. So I'm just kind of like diving right into writing again. I just, because what are breaks? Who needs breaks? So unfortunately, aside from screaming and squealing about this beautiful, beautiful cover words, I will just be writing more so you guys can read more. I am busy. I am. But you know what? Idle hands and all that. Nobody needs breaks. Absolutely not. Nobody needs breaks. But yeah, I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. I was excited before, but now that I actually have this in my hands, and now that I'm actually seeing it and holding it, and I will actually be able to like actually read this as a whole book now, and just to see my words in print. I'm sorry, like I'm geeking out. I'm not gonna cry because I don't really cry, but just to see my words in print is it's something else to see that. Not gonna cry. But yes, I really should be signing off so I can actually get to a Twitter chat that me and KM actually have to be doing. That starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not gonna cry. I don't cry. I don't cry. Maybe if I read a sad part. No, I'm not gonna do that. No crying. But I really do have to sign off. KM, you can't keep me here. You can't keep harassing me. Yes, but if you want to join us for our young adult edition chat on Twitter, you can find us at hashtag young adult edition chat, and you can look us up. I am Elle Beaumont at Twitter, and then my other handles are Elle Beaumont Books on Instagram, obviously on Facebook, and you can always find me at www. I almost said KM Robinson Books. Wow, that is how much I watch your lives. Elle Beaumont Books, and I will see you hopefully soon for another unboxing, and I will see you on Monday at KM Robinson Books on Facebook for our part 2 of the Sunken Ships on Young Adult Edition. For now, happy reading and have fun.